What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like this video and if it helped you out in any way. Today we are working on the Evo. It's been down for about 2 weeks because I am running into a lean idle issue. Only happens at idle. The injectors, the fuel pump, and the fuel system and fuel tank in the car have not been cleaned for, I want to say, 8 years, 6 years, 7 years, something like that. Figured it'd be a good time to, one, clean out my tank, two, get a new fuel pump, and then three, replace the filter baskets in the injector and rebuild the injectors as well. Now, I did flow test the injectors and they all were relatively the same flow for 4 of them. In my opinion, it has nothing to do with the fuel. I haven't done a compression test, and knock on wood, I hope it's nothing to do with that. But the car pulls fine. Honestly, it might be just an O2 sensor. All things being said and done, it is time to clean up the fuel system in the car, so I'm going to be cleaning out the tank as well in this video. So in this box, there should be an injector rebuild kit. There's a brand new fuel pump. I just did one using the screw trick. There's a tool for it. I don't have the tool, and I don't think I'm going to be doing this enough to get the tool. Maybe in the future, I don't know. But basically, you just screw your injector on, and then you just lift up. Make sure you pull from like this by supporting the plastic top that goes on here, because that way you can potentially split this and break it. Looking inside of this guy, I did not find any large specs or anything of stuff, so there's some small items, but nothing crazy in the filter. So 1 down, 3 to go. Now all 4 of the injector filters are out. I have these, and these are a little bit taller than the ones that came in the injectors, so I'm not sure. I hope they fit. I actually discovered that the injector seal kit that I got was for an Evo 10 injectors, not for Evo 8 or 9. So I'm going to pause the injector install, and I'm going to just go to the fuel pump change and the tank cleanup. Don't know. I know what I ordered, and I did not get the right thing. So I'm going to go in the back and take out the fuel pump hanger and then go from there. Went to Harbor Freight and got this vacuum hose or vacuum pump. It was $8 on sale. Usually they go for like 13, so they are discounted quite often. So I'm going to use this to get the fuel out of the tank. So I ran into a little bit of an issue with the new TI Automotive walbro 255 fuel pump, and basically the reason why the problem is because this middle gray area with the 2 terminals or something, it does not fit this plastic bushing, whereas on the old one it's just circled and it fits perfectly. So what's happening is this rubber grommet did not want to sit flush with the opening of where the fuel gets sent up through the pipe. So the solution is to grab a belt file or a utility knife and just file down one side of the grommet, and then it will fit fine. So now I'm gonna go into installing the sock on the bottom. It's pretty simple. Alright, so when you put the sock on, there's a little metal ring that goes around and secures it, so you can get a socket and just press it down. Hopefully. Alright, so I used a 5mm long socket, because the short ones, the 5mm, they taper off and then it hit this part of the sock. So the long one worked great, and now this is ready to be put into your housing. Got the pump fitted into the fuel pump hanger. Looks good, everything fit great. So now onto the fuel tank. Alright, so now onto the fuel tank. As you can see, there's a bunch of crusties there. Nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna clean that out. And for that, I will be using some chemical gloves, like $7. Don't use these rubber gloves, they will disintegrate. And then I'm just gonna get a rag and a bucket so I can wring it out into the bucket. The transfer pump did not pick up that stuff, so I'm just gonna do it manually. So on this side, there is 6 bolts, just like on the other side. This fuel hanger is kind of easier to remove. There's an injector clip on this sensor. It's a push fuel fitting, and then just a regular clip. I've not looked in there yet. I am wondering what this is gonna look like, but let's do it. Guess I'll pick. Alright, it is not that bad in there. So just so you have a better look while it's not in the car. I'm not really sure what this is. I'm sure it's some sort of corrosion from E85. And then this filter comes off. So I'm going to lightly clean this up and then make sure that it goes back in the car the way it came out. A little bit cleaner though, for sure. My camera died about 20 minutes ago, left in the charger, but the secondary transfer pump is in the car. Everything in regards to the fuel tank is done and complete. And although I don't have the proper injector seals, I do have my injector filters. So I figured I will install them now. That way, when I do get the proper injector seals, it's just a matter of throwing the 3 seals on and then putting them in the car. I already did 1, so I'm going to show you number 2 and how to do it. Let me get my camera stand here. So there's 2 ways of doing it. So you have your filter, your injector. I'm going to set it in there. Make sure it's in there relatively flat, or even with the injector surface. Then you're just going to get a hammer. I have a body hammer, so I know it's flat. And then just going to lightly tap it in. And then when you hear that noise, that loud clanging noise, that's when you know that it is in there, it is flat with the injector inlet, and you can also, just to make sure that you're in all the way, set it upside down and press it in, although I don't think that's too necessary. So I just received the correct kit. However, this bottom seal does not work with the injectors that I have. As you can see, I mean, the diameter is the inside diameter is way too big. So I'm just gonna use these from the old kit, the first kit that I got, and that should work. They look like the correct ones, and then I'm just gonna send these back to the vendor. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put those on, and then I'm just gonna go from there. Got the seals installed and lubricated, so I can slip them in the rail a little bit easier.